Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just a interesting article here. I was doing a video on Vinco Ventures, BBIG, and come across this article and looked kind of interesting, and just seeing who out there has some of these other stocks besides BBIG. But this is 5 short squeeze candidates to watch: Vinco Ventures, TSR Incorporated, Biofrontera And More. And as you can see, this is just dated on the 7th. So potential short squeeze plays gained steam in 2021 with new retail traders looking for a huge next move. Short squeeze can occur when a heavily shorted stock rises in value instead of following. Short sellers could be looking to close in their position and could face a loss if they have to buy back the shares they initially borrowed at a higher price. A squeeze can occur when short sellers are forced into buying to cover their position, which can cause shares to go much higher on many occasions. So here's Fintel data, which requires a subscription, provides a look at several of the top shorted stocks and data on how likely a short squeeze is to occur. So the first is Vinco Ventures, topping the list. BBIG, a consumer products and digital marketing company that merged with a TikTok rival, Lemotive. The stock, which ranked second on the week's leaderboard, moves to the top position with 27% of the shares short and a cost to borrow of 163%. Short percentage remains in line with last week, but the cost to borrow jumped significantly from 89% last week. Next, we have a TSR Computer Programming Services Company, TSRI. So if you have any of these, please list in the comments and what your thoughts are on some of these. Or maybe somebody out there has all of these. So if you do, I'll give you a shout out on the next video. So TSRI falls from the top of the list to second place. Short interest in the stock remains elevated at 54.9% of the company's float. The cost to borrow on shares fall from 103% reported last week to 81%. Total short interest is up 2,100% in the latest report from 1 month ago. Wow. Quite the difference in the last month. Biofrontera, a biopharmaceutical company, BFRI, rejoins the list after spending several weeks on the leaderboard in 2021. Short interest BFRI shares are 14.6% of the total float. Fintel shows a cost to borrow of 119%. Short interest stands at 1.3 million shares. SiriusXM Holdings, with a market cap of $26 billion. SIRI is one of the larger companies to appear in the Fintel short squeeze leaderboard. The satellite radio and streaming company found itself making headlines recently for adding a Neil Young channel after his exodus from Spotify. Technology, ticker SPOT, Fintel shows 25.8% of the float short, and a cost of borrow is 31.6%. Next is Cassava Sciences, biotechnology company, ticker SAVA. This is one that I have heard of on the list here, so very interesting list. Maybe I'll do some more videos of have some comments and see do an individual video on each one of these and kind of see what views those get. So I just thought this was an interesting article. So Sava has been one of the target of numerous short reports. The company, while is focusing on treatments for Alzheimer's disease, ranks 5th on the week short squeeze leaderboard. Fintel shows 35% of the total Sava float short and a cost to borrow of 56%. So there you have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 short squeeze candidates to watch: Vinco Ventures, TSR, Biofrontera, and more. So again, I just thought it was an interesting article, and like I said, if you have any of these, go ahead and list it in the comments, and we might do some more videos in regards to this Particular article, we'll just have to wait and see. I just come across it when I was going over BBIG and just thought I would do a video on this one since these are all being shorted, and if you're into shorting, maybe you can get in on some of these as well. But that is it for this one, and if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.